Jeff, we're here to talk about leaving a legacy tonight. Tell us a little bit about what that really means.
So, we all spend so much of our life working so hard. And sometimes you wake up and you wonder, what am I doing all this for, right? And it turns out the lesson that I learned was that impact, the ability to have an impact and make somebody else's life better, is way more fulfilling than making another dollar, right? Changing another life is a lot more satisfying than making another dollar, but it turns out they go hand in hand. The harder you work, the better you run your business, and therefore the more profit you make, the more people's lives you can affect with your success. So that's kind of the theme of what we're talking about tonight.
And you've been able to do this on a global scale, but someone here in our community may say, can I do that here locally as well?
Yeah, so I'm so glad you asked that, because I tell people all the time, people say, well, I can't do what you do. And I always tell them, what inspired me was a quote from Mother Teresa. She said, if you can't feed 100 people, then feed one. And I think that's the answer. Go find someone in your community, call all the churches and say, are there any families in need right here in Palm Coast? There are, right? Call schools, are there any families in need? Wherever you live, there's somebody that needs your help. And you don't need to save the world, just go save someone.
So through your organization, what are some of the things that you focus on as key elements?
Well, there's two organizations that I'll talk about tonight. One of them is about entrepreneurship, but forget the word entrepreneurship, it's self-determination. We're teaching people how to help themselves. That's what we focus on, right? We teach them to take their ideas and turn them into businesses so they can feed their family, feed their community in places where there just aren't jobs. So that's the focus of Global Entrepreneurship Network, but I also have a personal foundation which is called World Youth Horizons, and that's focused on youth. And it's teaching youth to have the attitude that you own your future, you need to go out and build it. Don't wait to see what the future holds, be the person that creates your future.
So are you inspired, or do you see the next generation kind of taking those steps to be more responsible and taking ownership?
So I am really inspired. A lot of times people ask me, where do you get your energy from? I get it because I spend more time with youth and kids than I do with adults. There's next generation of youth actually believes that they can change the world, that they can make things better, and they're doing it. I'm with them. I just came back from a trip in India where they brought 4,000 school kids to work with me and meet with me. And we do this all over the country. Oh, we just did an event online this week. We had 30,000 black and brown teenagers in the inner cities of America online live with us. I did this with Shaquille O'Neal, and I did this together. But Shaq and I talked to them about their lives. What future, instead of running the streets, right, running drugs or whatever, those are the only options they see. What we do is we tell them all these other options they have to have an amazing life through careers in tech, careers in gaming, careers in sport and entertainment. So we're trying to get the youth to recognize that they can create an amazing life for themselves if they start thinking that way when they're young.
Do you think that the schools could do a better job by opening up opportunities and encouraging out-of-the-box thinking?
Sorry, you said the schools?
Yeah.
Yeah. We need more experiential learning, where students have an opportunity to interact with real companies and real jobs. Like everybody in this room tonight could invite a classroom from a school to come visit their company. And the school has to make all that work, but they do it, right? And these kids have never seen companies and jobs, and they get to see what life would be like, and they can get inspired by a career. So yeah, the schools need to reach out to the community and vice versa, so the kids have more experiences, not just classrooms.